This has to be the most confusing combat I've seen in a while. It's not so much that it's confusing, it's just very involved. I was not expecting this. Okay, so I saw Pluto on Steam Store a few months ago. Really weird, so let's give it a shot. Start off with the tutorial, just so we know how to actually play the game. The year is 226. Learn to cast spells. Okay. In Pluto, you're a wizard who casts spells with your fingers, cast spells to defeat enemies. Every spell has an element recipe. Ignite has a recipe of fire and arcane. Makes sense? Right-click a spell to cast it on the first finger possible. Try right-clicking Ignite. Right-click here. While planning your turn, your wizard vision will predict the results. This is key to defeating your foe. Hold Control to temporarily disable the vision and show the current health and block. Okay. So we're taking off 4 health. Press space or the cast button to start casting. What's happening? Holy crap, a lot just happened. Each turn 2 spells are drawn from the draw pile. Wizards have limited space in their mind and are only able to hold 8 spells at a time. You draw more spells next turn than you can hold, your draw pile will glow red with warning. Okay, so we have to actually use up our stuff. Wizards are masters of the elements, always looking for spells with overlapping elemental recipes. Try right-clicking on Bolt. So that deals 8 damage, but takes up 3 fingers. Now when you hover over Ignite, you see that it can be cast on your 3rd finger, so the fire overlaps. Oh, so it has to be in that order. And this allows me to do 2 spells. Now you're casting Bolt and Ignite with only 4 fingers, instead of 5, yep. Spells are cast from left to right as their recipes are invoked. Alright. So the cast button's over here, I might just press space to do it. Okay, we're not taking any damage because our block enchantment's going up. Cantrips are the most basic of spells, and discard after being cast. Try right-clicking Ignite. Chants can be cast consistently, as they do not discard after being cast. Okay. We can do Boost, which deals 1 extra damage on the turn. Alright. Rituals are powerful spells that can only be cast once per fight. Death Mark. Okay, so that uses the bones from that one. Take 50% more damage for the next 2 turns to the enemy. I don't think that's going to proc, because it's at the end. It'll be for the next turn. Echoes can be cast multiple times, but you will always discard at the end of your turn. Right-click Ripple. Oh, so we can do it twice. Wizards have impeccable memory, however you can see more information about something by hovering over it and holding Alt. I already had that set up. Enemies must be defeated in order to progress. Press space to cast. So that's going to be 1 Ignite. I don't know if that's going to gain the 1 damage, but then everything else is going to gain 1 damage. So that's 4. We did the vulnerable. Okay, we took damage. Experiment with spells and use your wizard vision to find the best results. End the tutorial when you are ready to proceed. Okay, let's just figure this out ourselves first. Okay, none of these actually work together. When empty, this finger grants 2 in power. This turn attack deals 2 extra damage. Okay, I don't think we'll do that. I think we'll do that last. Fill out like this. Let's see. Okay, we did no damage. Okay, here we go. Now we can start doing some stuff. So rend, do that. And then we'll burst, and that should be good, I think. Or not. Didn't do enough damage. No, this is working the way I thought it was. Okay, yeah, that's what I want. That should kill him. There we go. Fight complete. Rings and enchantments. Okay, this game's already confusing the hell out of me. Okay, we got 2 enemies. You have been given a fire damage ring. Rings are magical devices used to enhance your spellcrafting further. This ring deals 2 damage when fingers cast a spell containing fire. So that specific one. Activate the ring by right-clicking. It ignites or overlaps with your ring. Rings that are activating this turn will shake in anticipation. Now right-click the torrent so that it overlaps with the ring as well. Torrent has multicast 3, so it will cast 3 times. Each cast will activate rings. Think carefully about the placement of your spells and rings as they are crucial to your success. While fighting multiple enemies, spells and rings target the enemy in front. Press space or... I don't want to... It's locked me in. That's not over the... Is that going to activate the ring? It does. Okay. So the fire spell just has to be over this. It doesn't have to actually be the fire over it. Yeah, when it casts a spell containing fire. Okay. This character's fingers are enchanted with 3 block. Any fingers not casting spells will instead grant you block. We already understood that. Enchant will alter your finger enchantment for the rest of the fight. Try right-clicking concentrate. Fingers will display their new enchantments below their elements. Press space to cast. Okay. 2 fingers have used consecrate. Now have 2 empower. Empower increases the damage of spells this turn. But does putting this over them ruin that? Wizards love to combo or cast spells after enchanting fingers to do it. Okay, so they have to be over the... Left click a spell to select it. Left click a finger to play the selected spell on that finger. Play torrent while keeping your empowered fingers. Oh no, so I was correct in the first place. They have to stay up by themselves. Now right click bolt to play it after that. Press space or the cast button to start casting. So that's 4 extra damage. Oh. Okay. So it's like a multiplier for the... Strengthen enchantments by casting the same enchantment on those fingers. So we can get that up to 4. Okay. So it's going to be huge now. So we've got a total of 8 in power. Okay, we will do rend here. Can we not do... There we go. Okay. It was working, I just couldn't see it properly. Let's see how this goes. 10 damage. Oh, we took a lot of damage there. Alright. All enemies rotate. That's sort of useless, to be honest. Oh, one health. Okay, I need to win this. I don't think this is winnable. Okay, we'll end the tutorial there. We know how the ring works, so that's all good. Enemy types. So that's a... ranged? Uh-oh, an enemy is preparing a deadly attack. The screen is growing red to indicate that if you start casting, you will perish. Some enemies have statuses that change their behavior. Hover over an enemy for information. Ranged. Intends to attack for 80 damage. What? Enemies without the range status can only attack when they are in front. So we want to... Okay. We want to vortex it so he comes to the front and he can't attack me. Past that. Rotating enemies also allow you to change your target. Attack the brewer now that they are exposed. Okay, so vulnerability, ripple, ripple, ripple. That should hopefully do enough. So I'm down to 15. Oh crap, he's come around again. But he's only doing 10 damage, so we should be good. So chuck in Ponder, and then Torrent. Okay. That's quite a bit of damage. Oh, we can do a Consecrate. Perfect. Consecrate. Friend. We'll chuck in a Bolt. It's going down to 29. He's still defending, so that's good. We can use Ignite on there just to get the extra ring damage. Though... too fun. I think it's better just to do it here. And we're not really going to get hit, so we're fine. What? What just... He froze my fingers. Inflicts 3 damage when broken. Cast a spell to break. When empty, this finger grants 3 block. Crap. Cursed fingers. You know what? We'll barrier. That should get rid of that. And we'll sunder over here. Okay. So we've got Sunder, we've got an Ignite. We've got a Boost. Chuck in a Boost here, chuck in an Ignite, and a Sunder. And our Sunder first. Oh, they're both casting on there. Okay, that's fine. Okay. This has to be the most confusing combat I've seen in a while. It's not so much that it's confusing, it's just very involved. I was not expecting this. Okay. So we've got 4 extra damage. Put an extra damage there. And that should kill him. Yes. And my thing's frozen again, damn it. Yep, let's consecrate those again. So we'll get 4. Chuck in a Torrent. Yeah, we'll just chuck Torrent there. Yeah, I guess that'll be it. And we should win on this round. So Rend deals 2 damage twice. Chuck that there. Bolt does 8 damage. We'll chuck that there. That should be game over. Yep. There we go. I got a bit lost in that one. Learn about Cursed Fingers. We just did. It makes sense. Enemies can perform actions right as you enter a room. The enemy has cursed your fingers. The curse deals 5 damage to you when broken. Cast a spell on the cursed fingers to break the curse. Barrier. Well, that's what I did last time, so I guess it was the right thing to do. Because the barrier protects you from the damage. The heck is this? Curses have many effects. These curses inflict Sever, which causes you to discard random spells at the end of your turn. Gotcha. Try left-clicking Ignite. Play it on the cursed fingers to break it. Look for the right opportunity to break curses based on their effect. A space. What about the other things? I want to cast the other things. Wait, what? Oh, they went back to being frozen. But they discarded all my... Damn it. I had good attacks. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't get me killed. Damn it, they just go back and forth between the curses. I guess we could just never use those fingers. Okay, we're gonna do that and rend. And then Sunder. And hopefully that does enough damage to get us close. Oh, crap, he did more fingers. We're gonna vortex here, and we're gonna torrent. I'm gonna torrent here, just so we get the... that was kind of pointless. We killed it though. Okay. I think we won. Yeah, we won. Easy. There we go. Learn basic strategy. The heck is that? Okay, I knew this game was weird, but some of these creatures are horrifying. When an enemy is attacking, use the block from your enchantments and spells to avoid taking damage. We have 6 block remaining, so try right-click Ponder. So what exactly does this do? I've been using it, I haven't been looking at it. Draw 1 extra spell next turn. Gain channel the next time you dismiss one. Gain random hex spells negated by channel. Echo. Cast multiple times per turn. Discards. Oh, we can do Ponder multiple times. We now have no block remaining. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, when he does the damage. Okay. There is no use having more than you need that turn. Oh yeah, that is actually kind of smart. I need to start actually paying attention to this. We gained channel from Ponder, which allowed us to draw extra spells. Since the enemy is not attacking, we have no need to block this turn. So just go all out to attack. Try casting all of your spells to do maximum damage. Make sure to look for overlapping recipes and apply statuses like Empower before casting. Start casting when you feel find the perfect sequence. Alright. So that empowers. That goes there. Death Mark. That'll increase our damage to him. Can then do Rend, which does 10 damage, even though it's meant to be 4. And then we can ripple the rest. It doesn't get us much damage. Okay. Damn it, he cursed my fingers. Since the enemy is blocking this turn, attacks will not be effective. Block is lost at the end of the turn, so you can save your damage spells for a better option. That's what I've been failing at, I think. Instead, we can use Ponder to break some curses and gain channel, setting up for the next turn. Very smart. Avoid taking damage while looking for safe times to attack and break curses. Use Wizard Vision to explore your different options. Okay, I'm starting to get it now. This is a very in-depth combat system. 24 damage. Holy crap. Some spells have the same recipe, so they will both be cast by the same finger. Spells that are cast by the same finger are cast in order that they are in your hand, left to right. You can drag spells to rearrange them. Okay, so that's how we do that. In this case, you could sunder to the left of ignite, so that the enemy is vulnerable when they are damaged. Okay, and that's to get rid of, I think. If I put that down. That's both of those down, and then this one can go here. Oh crap! No, yeah, I guess I'll have to do it this way. No, I think I screwed that actually. Okay, barriers plus 10. You know what, we're gonna put this down. Okay, no, it does show up the stuff. Alright. Let's go. It's 26 damage. Okay, we need to kill him now. He'll put us down to 15. So we want to boost. Take 50% more damage this turn. I can't break any of those. We're just gonna have to do this. So 10 health. We need to take him out. So Sunder does vulnerable. One empty. Crap, we don't have any damage. Oh, perfect time. We can get rid of these. And we'll consecrate this. And we'll Sunder now, because that means that next turn we'll be able to do the damage. Okay. We have to kill him the next turn, otherwise we die. And we can just chuck in a torrent, and that's game. What? 7? Crap, can I cancel? Can I cancel a thing? Clear all fingers. Under. Okay. So you can't actually fix it up. So he's gonna curse one more finger. Okay, no. We're just gonna play as is. There's nothing we can do. What the heck is that? What is the face? What is... He's gonna mug me to death. Alright, we're gonna have to torrent it now. Oh, but that's gonna do 20. Okay, there we go. We win. There we go. But yeah, I thought it was gonna look smacks me in that for a second. Keyboard and mouse only. Learn advanced hotkeys. While hovering over a spell, use the mouse wheel or the W and S to right click to play there. You can shift elements with A or D. Okay. You can undo by pressing Q, you can reapply by doing E. Clear by pressing C. And press Q to undo. While hovering over spells, you can dismiss it by shift right clicking. Dismissing spells prevents them from casting and frees up space in your hand for better spells. Try dismissing ignite. Stop a spell from dismissing by shift right clicking again or by casting the spell. You can speed up combat by pressing F to adjust the game speed. Okay. That's all of the things, I guess. Let's see if we can win this fight. Okay, yeah, that is a bit slow. Consecrate, Sunder. And we've got enough to speed it up to 3. We can rend here. And torrent. And we're done. That's a bit too fast. I think we'll chuck it on 2. Okay, the tutorial's done. So now we can actually play the game.